Many of us grew up watching martial arts films. Let's admit it, they've always been very entertaining. Now, John Mpotoane, a Pantsula dancer from Gauteng, was so captivated by these movies that he wanted his own art form to be as popular as the one he saw on the big screen. This is how he made it happen. Pantsula dance, an indigenous urban art form uniquely South African, and Shaolin martial arts from Asia, separated by kilometers of ocean and centuries of time. But John Mpotoane is intrigued by how Kung Fu is being practiced.
When I first watched these martial art films, Kung Fu or Shaolin, I was so inspired by the energy, and I started to link. I was watching their footwork. I said, no, the way they do their footwork and in Pantsula, there are some similarities.
He wanted Pantsula to be as popular as Shaolin around the world.
And then I just adopted them, and then I just idolized the temple. I said, look, from today on, the Shaolin temple is my inspiration. And one day, I want to build a place called the Temple of Pantsula, where we can preserve and professionalize Pantsula.
Con los aportes que llegan de otras partes, como en cualquier lugar del mundo. África, flag Pantsula.
And John's vision has come to life, taking an art form that was associated with gangsters to global audiences.
I think what is important is that transition in '86 that the Pantsulas made to try and get rid of the Tsotsi image. To a certain extent they have succeeded, but I think it's his absolute incredible ability to keep reinventing himself. Very clever, very astute.
John grew up in Limpopo. He relocated to Gauteng in the 1970s, where he discovered what would become his life passion.
So there was this Friday program called La Pologa where they feature Pantsula dancing. So I was touched first time when I saw a group from Midlands. Yeah, and then that thing just got into me. So, and then I learned it myself. I just self-taught myself the Pantsula dancing.
Amazed by the idea of dancing on television, John started his own troupe in 1987, calling it African Flag Pantsula. Even though it did not take off the way he'd hoped, he still wanted to grow it.
There was something that came to say, John, take Pantsula to another level.
He refined his dance, modeling his methods around the Shaolin philosophy.
The people in the Shaolin, they are very creative, they are energetic, they are fast, they are disciplined, they are hard workers.
Driven by the ideals of hard work and discipline, African Flag Pantsula began to captivate audiences, winning contests across Gauteng. They also performed at the Grahamstown National Arts Festival in 1992, becoming the first ever Pantsula group to do so. Inevitably, the world was now getting ready to embrace this proudly South African dance genre. It took a decade for John's African Flag Pantsula to finally make its international debut in Mexico, performing alongside artists like Ladysmith Black Mambazo.
You know, he always looks at the trends, follows them, but always keeps to the original.
To date, African Flag Pantsula has performed across 4 continents, receiving major corporate sponsors in the process.
It was to develop the youth in terms of Pantsula dance. And they also use it to pay, job creation for this youth that they're developing.
And to ensure that this uniquely South African style of dance lives on, John has established what he calls the Temple of Pantsula. It's an art school modeled around the Shaolin temple that captured his imagination many years ago. A very creative initiative. Well done, John. Well, that's it for now. Join us again next time as we explore the lives of those who dare to dream, the people who are committed to making South Africa a country of possibilities. My name is Mpolagaje. Cheers.